Hi everyone, welcome back to Backup World. Today we'll learn about Azure VM backup configuration in Rubrik. To configure Azure VM backup in Rubrik, we need to go cloud subscription. VM should be available in subscription, and we have to add Azure subscription in Rubrik. So how to add Azure subscription in Rubrik? We have to log in RSC and navigate to app tray settings, cloud accounts. Under cloud accounts we can see Azure. Under Azure once we click Azure we can see add subscription. One add Azure subscription. Once we click add Azure subscription, we will get this option. So we have to select protect and capture resources. So we have to select what are the resources that are available in Azure subscription and which we are looking for backups in Rubrik. So we should select them and click next. Then we have to add Azure AD account and we have to authenticate. So once we added Azure subscription in Rubrik, we are good to configure VM backup in Rubrik. So to configure Azure VM backup, again we have to navigate the app drive, data protection, inventory, cloud, and Azure VM and applications. Azure VM and applications. So once we navigate, we can see all the available resources. I mean VMs under that subscription. So we can configure backup for individual virtual machines or manage disks tag by using tag rule. We can configure by using resource group and by using subscription. So that's up to our wish. And once we find the VM to be configured in Rubrik, so we have to select the VM and assign SLA domain by clicking manage protections. So once we assign SLA domain to VM, then we are good to take backup, on-demand backup, or we can wait for scheduled backup. So once we take backup and backup is completed in Rubrik, then we are good to configure. I mean, we are good to recover the VM or individual files. So to recover VM, we have a couple of options. Restore. We can uh, recover VM in existing snapshot. That means we can override the existing VM. And if you want to create new virtual machine, we have to select export. Once we select export, we have to provide subscription and all the details which required like subnet, vnet, and all. So once we provide, and we can perform restore either VM in powered off state or powered on state. Once we next option is mount virtual disk. We can perform virtual disks restores also. So next, by using recovery files, we can perform individual files also. So if we want to recover individual files, we have only two options. Either we have to download the file in our gem server where RSC is launched. From there, we have to move that file. Otherwise, there is one more option. We have to export the file to different virtual machine. From there, again, we have to copy that file. So there is no option for overwriting or recover to separate folder within that VM. So to get this option enabled, so we have to configure, we have to install RSC agent, or we can call as connector. in virtual machine. Once we install RSC agent or connector in VM, then we can register that Rubrik backup service and take. We can recover the individual files. So how to download RSC agent? RSC agent is different than normal Rubrik backup service. Rubrik agent. So this RSC agent is for entire cloud servers like native, Azure native, and uh, AV. Sorry, Azure native or AWS or GCP servers. So we have to download from RSC. So it is not like it will not vary for any other like cluster. Suppose I have a couple of clusters in and I have connected through RSC. So usually to configure file level backup, I need to install corresponding RSC agent. For here, for native servers or cloud servers, we can download one agent for all the clusters and install the same agent. It is RSC here, a level agent. So it's just like we can call as connector or RSC agent. So here we have to navigate RSC after settings. Under data sources we can see the connectors. Under connectors we can see this one location we have to select Rubrik or cloud. So then we can see all the connectors which are available like Linux RPM, Debian and Windows MSI. So or we can download agent from here and install cloud servers. So once we install RSC connector, we have to navigate that VM again and we can see three dots here. Once we click those three dots, we can see here register Rubrik backup service. Once we register here, we will be able to recover files in the same folder or different folder, or we can overwrite the file in the same location. So that we can do by using this one. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you.